Money. Money is an integral part in flipping and Skyblock, and there's a bunch of different ways to do it. I'm going to be going over one of the best money making methods that you need to do now before the mayor ends, so you can make as much profit as possible and double or triple your money within the next 2 days or 3 days of doing this. If you're watching this a week or two from now, don't worry, this flip still works, you can still make a bunch of profit. This is especially geared towards the right now. Either way, without further ado, subscribe, I'll give you a cookie, like, do all the normal things. Very, very few people subscribe to my channel, blah, 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 blah. You've heard it all a million times before. And Discord link in the description. Let's get into the video. First thing I'm going to address is, no, if everyone's wondering what the fuck happened to my money since last time I recorded, I had like 200 mil. Don't worry about it. I just invested heavily into this for Paul. So there's like 200 mil in here, and also, you know, my armor costs like 300 million coins. So don't worry, I'm not broke. Back onto the actual point of the flip to do. This flip, I'm going to be going over three flips that are pretty consistent to do. You might know them, quite frankly. Don't yell at me if you already know them. However, they're still very, very easy to do. And are always reliable because of the market and how volatile it is. This is ultimate or crafting. This is where you take a book and you craft it up into a tier 5 and sell for profit. The two reasons why this works. First off, people are lazy as all hell. So for example, Rejuvenate. It costs near nothing, like 20 to 30,000 coins to buy for this, and that's super cheap. Yet, the more expensive versions cost like 700,000 coins. Also, holy hell, I'm going to have to lobby swap. That noise is killing me right now. But they cost 900,000 coins for Rejuvenate and 30,000 coins per. Okay, hold on, I need to freaking lobby swap. So the whole method of what you want to do this is buy tier 1 books and then craft them up into tier 3 books. Now the reason this works with the things I'm going to be going over is because of how volatile the market is. So for example, Rejuvenate, there is so much Rejuvenate books up, you have no idea how much the market fluctuates. Because there's thousands and thousands of people running dungeons, and when those people who run dungeons eventually finish their boss run, there's a very high chance they're either going to get one of these three things. Rejuvenate, Wisdom, and Ultimate Wise. There is a very high chance that someone is going to get those a lot. And they're putting up on a lot. I can't tell you how much time I've gotten Rejuvenate or Ultimate Wise or Wisdom. So let's first look at Wisdom. Also, this does work. I've done it on my Dirt to Necron series. There should be an icon top. For example, Wisdom is getting bought out, but you can try to snag some. And even if ones for 200k per, you can try to snag. So, buying them at 200k per is fine as well, to be honest, because you still make a bunch of profit. But if you buy each at 200k per, and 16 of them, because, you know, I'm a god at math, someone else is also buying them all out, so I'm probably not going to get a whole lot. But 200,000 times 16 is 3.2 million coins. And if you're able to get them for 150,000, which is very reasonable, you just have to wait some more time, because, you know, of how volatile the market is, you can make a crazy amount of profit. As you can see, I'm actually doing this. You need to buy 16 of these. I'm trying not to overbid on items too much and try to get the very minimum I can do. Right now, I have 8 books. I'm half the way there. Another thing you can also do is try to buy up Wisdom, or for example, I'm going to use Wisdom in this case. Wisdom 2 books. Oh, well, that one already got bought out. But you get the point. Reason being is because this is worth 220,000 coins per. Instead of buying 2 different books for less, I can buy this one thing and have it be worth a lot more. So it saves time, energy, it saves a bunch of other stuff, and it's virtually the exact same. So I'm almost at the point where I can just go and craft up all of these books. I believe I might have done my maths wrong. And, you know, I keep on trying to buy the books that I've already bought in, so it keeps on giving me the error message. So sometimes it's going to be 100% real. Even if you're buying these books, there might not be, any competition whatsoever. It might just be yourself, bidding yourself, which is kind of awkward. But as we can see, I bought each book for about 200 and, I want to say 10,000 coins per. I bought a good amount for 190,000 coins per, and then these 220,000 coins per. So we average about 200, 210. So in total, this cost me a little over 3.2 million coins. And now if I craft up all of these books, we're going to see that with all that money, I might actually have an extra here, but I am going to be able to make so much money. Yeah, I think I bought one too many, but hey, that's fine. Maybe actually a few too many. but I can still make some profit. Yeah, but one too many wisdom 2 books. But hey, that happens. I can still make a flip off them. The reason this works, mainly, is because because of the enchanting, this is a while ago, but the update, it doesn't require levels to upgrade the books, which was the biggest holdback factor and made it so these didn't actually make any money. However, due to that being fixed, people's laziness can truly shine through, and you can make so much profit. So, for example, this can sell for 3.5 million coins per. I've sold some for more. That cost me about 3.2 million coins to craft, so I made a 300,000 coin profit in like 2 minutes. You can also do this with wisdom. Any ultimate book you can do this with. Now, the reason why this doesn't die is because of the necessity for it. Even if you can find your own book. If you want to find your own book to do, there's a few things you need to do. It's super, super easy. There's really 3 things you need to factor in. 1, price. For example, I'm going to use, what's one that's not very used a lot? Swarm. Keep in mind, this is during Paul, so you need to do it quick, but Swarm. Cost 450,000 coins per. I'm going to round up to 500k and assume I get unlucky. Doing that quick, easy math, I can say, hey, if I get unlucky, it's going to cost me, guaranteed, 8 million coins. And then if I looked at the lowest swarm, I can see, hey, that's going for 8.5 million coins. If I buy each book for 50,000 coins cheaper, it would cost me 800,000 coins less, meaning I would be making about a 1.4 million coin flip every single time I flip a swarm book. However, swarm is not a widely used enchant. Thus, it will take a while to sell. So if I'm like, hey, I'm going to probably go on vacation, or I'm going to go to school for the day, or I'm not going to log onto Minecraft for the next 24 hours, by all means, flip up the Swarm, the Rend, the Last Stand, the Legion, the Soul Eater, the more expensive books if you can, because people are going to buy them, but they're not going to buy them instantly. If you need your money back pretty quick, doing Wisdom and Rejuvenate flips, Rejuvenate's going to get back instantly. Wisdom, I want to say, takes about 20 to 30 minutes on average for each Wisdom 5 book to sell if you undercut it. Now, don't be stupid. Don't undercut by 300,000 coins per. Undercut by 50k. People are going to buy the cheapest thing they see. Quite frankly. You don't need to undercut. You're losing money and making the market crash if you undercut by 300,000 coins per. Any item can crash if someone undercuts it enough times. Something else you can do with this method is you can turn them into tier 3s or tier 4s. So let's use Wisdom as an example and assume that each Wisdom book is going to cost me 200,000 coins per for easy math. With that math, I can say, hey, that means a Wisdom 4 book is going to cost me 8 Wisdom 1 books, which is 1.6 million coins. Now, if we scroll and we find a cheap Wisdom 4 book, there's a lot of Wisdom 5s, oh my god. If we find the cheapest Wisdom 4 book, we can see they're going for about 1.9 million coins per. This costs us 8 books to craft up, or 1.6 mil, meaning we can make a 1.3 million profit there. Same thing goes for Wisdom 3, Wisdom 2, Wisdom 2, etc. Sorry, my bad, I just had a burp. But you get the point. You can flip these up and constantly make so much money. And especially, I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but you can especially do it now. Reason being is because Paul makes everything cheaper. Now, some of the high profit items like Rejuvenate ain't going to be any cheaper since people are still going to buy them no matter the price. However, items like Soul Eater, Legion, some of the more expensive tier books, price could go down in. For example, if we saw Swarm earlier, right? Now let's check out Rend. Rend and Swarm have the exact same buy price from an NPC. Rend is usually 500k, now it's 400k. Meaning you can still make a bunch of profit by buying up Rend books and selling them later, or even more profit now by just buying them, crafting them, and then waiting like 3 days till Paul gets unelected and doing it. Or you can invest how I did and spend 200 million coins on a backpack. If it's green, if I happen to lose this backpack, I'm going to become pretty sad. This is 9 liver daggers, so much pairs of withers, 1 for all overloads, recoms. This is literally 200 mil in a bag, and if I lose it, I would be very sad. Because I ain't rich, like, Refraction, or all these rich people who have, like, 9 billion coins in their purse. Nah, man, I'm just Lapis. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.